Good evening. I'm Rosie, if you know me. And if you know me, you know that this is an unusual time for me to be posting. I decided I wanted to try a little something more than what I've been doing. So tonight and every Friday through the last Friday of August, I'm going to be posting a movie from a franchise. And we're going to be watching the sequels consecutively because I have poor memory and I want to make sure that I'm not forgetting something crucial when we go from one to the next, because I do tend to forget. We are starting the Die Hard franchise. Let's get started. The Die Hard 1. Is it even Die Hard 1 or is it just Die Hard?
After you get where you're going, take off your shoes and your socks. Then you walk around on the rug barefoot and make fists with your toes.
Have you ever tried that?
Fist with your toes.
I mean, it sounds grounding. A lot of hotels, they don't have the kind of carpet that you can squish in your toes here in the US. So, do you do that? I've been seeing this since I love this entire series. So that's why I started with it. It makes me really excited.
About?
It's
Actually,
kind
I was thinking more of
crepe,
mulled wine, a nice aged brie, and a roaring fireplace. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Last chance.
Bye.
McLean residence. Lucy McLean speaking.
She is so
Hello,
proper.
Lucy McLean. This is your mother speaking.
Mommy, when are you coming
My
home?
grandma
Pretty soon.
sound like
Pretty
that on
soon.
the
You'll
phone.
be in bed when I get there, though.
My mom's
Let me
on
talk
my
to
Nana.
Paulina, okay, hon? And no snooping around the house looking for presents.
Our guy. I'm your limo driver.
I don't think I've heard anybody else use that name.
Nice
or
bear.
character in anything. So it's
Okay.
unique.
Argyle?
First time
He's
driving a
so
limo.
young looking.
It's okay. It's my first time riding
How
it.
old do you think he is? Like
Relax.
18,
You got
20?
everything in this mug,
I thought you had to be
man. Look at this.
21
CD,
at least for that job, but I mean,
Telephone, full bar, VHS.
In other words, you thought she wasn't gonna make it out here, and she'd come crawling on back to you. So why bother to pack, right?
I've never been to Los Angeles. My teenager recently discovered tape player that I have, and a tape, and he's just like, wow. He's telling everybody about it. It's like a piece of, ancient treasure that he unearthed.
You run into each other's arms, the music comes up, and you live happily ever after, right?
Yes.
I tell you what, I'm gonna pull in the parking garage and I'll wait.
Really?
You score, you give me a call on the car phone. I'll take your bags to the desk. You strike out, I'll get you a hotel.
Aw.
You're all right,
That's-
Argyle.
Just remember that when you sign for the tip.
That's a good guy right there. Like, not just a good driver. That's just a good guy, period. That's so old.
Take the express elevator. Get off where you hear the noise. Thanks.
Yeah, like, you could just take an elevator and be like, oh, I hear noise, stop. Like, stop. Stop right here. No. Especially not then. Maybe now, but not then. I've been to one company Christmas party like that, and, no. No, thank you. I like being home with my kids a lot more. You know, it would be fun if we did a company Christmas party, like, live stream kind of a
I'm sorry.
black tie party.
Hey!
That might be fun. Like, here on YouTube, you know.
Fucking California.
Why don't I
We're very friendly in California.
I was just making a call.
Yeah, yeah.
I want you to meet John McClane. Holly's husband.
Is that satin
Holly's
wallpaper?
Alice is in charge of international development.
Or do you think that's fake?
Heard a heck of a lot about you.
I was hoping you made that flight.
Show him the watch.
Why
Later.
Well, go on, show
Why
him. What are
didn't
you
we call
embarrassed?
and let her know?
It's just a small token of appreciation.
That guy is such a creep. Just... Oh.
He thought he was God's greatest gift, you know?
That's right. Think he's got his
Yeah.
eye on you.
Guy ain't nothing next to
Okay, I
Bruce
have my eye in
Willis.
this private bathroom.
She had her eye on this
Happy
private
Dallas
bathroom?
retired out here.
Is that what she said?
Oh, yeah?
Tell me
She
I can
got
walk
it.
in with him.
Cappy retired,
Tough
huh?
as nails.
Where's he live? Kids would love to have you at the house.
I would have.
I would, too.
Me three.
I missed you.
I guess you didn't miss my name, though, huh?
Oh.
Except maybe when you're signing checks.
Oh.
Since when did you start using Ms. Gennaro?
Oh, John. The separation works out for the best, though. You know, my son wants a car, like, from the 90s. He's into JDM, and...
So Kareem rebounds,
and
right?
he really
Speed
likes,
worthy
like,
on the break.
80s,
Over to
90s
AC,
styles
to Magic, then
for
back to
himself.
Worthy, right? Boom! 2 points.
Boom! Just like that. The hockey puck? I did not know a courier service would use, like, such a big truck. I've only known of, like, folders to be couriered. You know, files, but... He's dressed so well. Like... 2 watches. You know? That's real well. Real well dressed. I like the design of that building. It's pretty cool. I'm still waiting to hear his voice. He's, you know, that voice. Not you, I don't want to hear your voice. My son's learning German. His friend who passed away was German, and so the friend's mom has been teaching him German. I think it's her way of coping with the loss. But he's also learning with Duolingo, because there's been scheduling issues with some of his friends with learning German. They're trying to do it as a group, but...
What's with you and your lady, man? The vote's not in yet.
Well, the vote was in until you went and... Why do people play that card? It's like everything's good and then they sabotage. You know? What is he? Oh. Okay.
Argyle?
Was there specific ones that were supposed to be cut? I mean, clearly all of them got cut, but what specifically was supposed to be cut? That's kind of hard coming from, you know, my generation and even, yeah, coming from my generation and from people younger than me. Machine guns behind closed doors in a building that's supposed to be safe. I don't think I could watch this movie for a while, you know. Became part of my consciousness. I mean, I was in high school when the first time I heard about. I don't know if they still have active shooter drills. I'm pretty sure they do. They did when I went to college. Yeah, it's a very difficult situation. Speak. I'm gonna
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the Narcotomic Corporation's legacy of greed around the globe, they are about to be taught a lesson in the real use of power.
Oh, it's
Where is Mr. Takagi?
Interned Manzana, 1942 to 43.
42 to 43, like... Gosh, that was only 40 years
Law
before
degree,
this movie, so...
Stanford.
But now, it's like almost 100 years ago.
MBA, Harvard.
It's like...
No.
He looked genuinely impressed. He wears that suit very well.
And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
Is this what this is all about? Our project in Indonesia? Contrary to what you people may think, we're going to develop that...
Is there a bridge like that in Indonesia or somewhere else in the world? I know there's like nature crossings.
Mr. Takagi,
Washington?
I could talk about industrialization
Oregon,
and
maybe,
men's
also?
fashions all day, but I'm afraid work
But I
must
don't know
intrude.
about
And my associate
bridges
Theo
with
has some questions.
nature.
Sort of fill in the blanks questions, actually.
It'd be pretty high up, considering there was a whole shipping tanker, like, to fit underneath it. That had to be really high up. Okay, I have to wonder now. In every movie that he does he crawl on the floor? Like, is there... I don't know, personally. Does he crawl on the floor in every movie he does? I'm gonna watch out for that. So if I miss it, remind me. His voice didn't change, like, hardly at all over the last 40 years.
I don't know it, I'm telling you.
Sir Heinrich. Now, you can break the code.
You can also
He didn't
break
bring
the
me along
glass.
for my charming personality.
My boss thinks I'm on my way to Vegas.
You know, I guess I always miss that line. My boss thinks I'm on my way to Vegas. I've always missed that he gave a reason for hanging out in the garage for all these hours. Nowadays, hackers can just, you know, do that
at the minimum.
from a distance.
7th block, however,
They don't
is
have
out
to
of
go
my hands.
into the building. It's kind of crazy how technology is advanced. Do you remember those phones? That used to be like the only way the phones are mobile. You have one in your car, but it didn't come out of your car because it was corded.
Baby, come on, baby, come to Papa. I'll kiss your Dalmatian.
I miss that line too. I'll bring the fire department a Dalmatian.
I promise I won't hurt you.
My teenager's hair kind of looks like his a little bit, but longer. Ouch! Gosh, he's gonna get a concussion. It's hard to believe that took him out. What is that? Oh. Dang it. It's like a video game where you're like, all the things, you know, you take out an enemy and then all the things are there and you're like, what can I get from this? I bet this one to like influence video games in a way, you know.
Alas, your Mr. Takagi did not see it that way, so he won't be joining us for the rest of his life.
For the rest of his life.
Ho, ho, ho.
So if you had any doubts at all that there was a person up
A
there.
security guard we missed.
Ooh. I forgot about that till the last second, didn't I?
Without him, we still have a chance we might be able to get out of here.
Tell that to Takagi.
Right. I don't know why she mentioned John to that guy. Like, she knows that he's not the greatest. And he must be good at his job, I guess. Whatever his job
Mayday,
is.
mayday.
And she gets gunshots, and still nobody's doing anything? 74 cents a gallon. Oh my gosh. That makes me feel old. I remember when gas costed 75 cents a gallon. 74, 70 cents. Like, I remember when it was so low. Like, I guess downtown's deserted, you know, Christmas Eve. That hair, though? Wow. enough firepower. I wonder if they brought enough clips to, you know, shoot him. You know, how much shooting did they really plan to be having to do, and how many clips of bullets did they actually bring? I mean, they weren't prepared for this in that way, but they're pretty prepared as far as firepower goes. Long jump. Oh my gosh. That does not seem like it has a bottom. I mean, I know it does. I know it's only 33 floors up, but... Or... Oh no, wait, he rode to the top. I don't know how many floors up he is. But it doesn't look like it.
I can stall them, but not if I hear gunshots.
I know he's gonna make it, but just, like... detention... You know? It's... Like, he's that close to not making it. Oh my gosh! Falling would be a really sucky way to go. Oh, slide, he's gonna say it.
Come out to the coast.
It's really close. Dude, this guy's smart. Tell you what, he might be bad, but he's smart. So close. So close. How do you check a parking lot for terrorists in a building? So they didn't secure the door, like it's not permanently locked, it's just a little bit locked?
You are done! No more table! Where are you going, pal?
Is he Cuban?
No
I
problem
think
at
I
all.
ignored
Merry Christmas.
hearing him.
Merry
Did I
Christmas
hear
to
him
you.
at all before this? They sounded Cuban at that last bit. Oh my gosh. Who's shooting at him? Ah! What was that? Oh my gosh. I thought he was gonna go over and that he wasn't gonna make it, you know? That was like the end. I was like, but he's in the rest of the movie.
I'm a Nakatomi Plus. They're turning my car into Swiss cheese. I need backup assistance now.
I was like, what? Really? What? So, okay.
I just thought I'd love to hear that sound.
Do you have in your town, or have you seen a teenager driving around an old one of those? My sister used to have a boyfriend who drove one back in the early 2000s, and I've seen a kid that drives retired cars that he gets at auction, and it's like a thing. Like, a lot of teenagers do that, or young adults. So do you know any? Have you seen that around? It's a little troublesome. A lot of people get really offended that kids do that. They make a big fuss about it. I spoke to the kid who drives one locally. He doesn't own it anymore. But he said he's gotten threatened, and he's gotten people like doing road ragey things, just driving down the highway because he's driving that kind of car. And it's really, I think it's really unfair for kids. You know, that adults behave in that kind of a manner. Because the kids aren't imitating police officers, they're just driving a car.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
It's...
This is a party line. The neighbors got itchy trigger fingers. All right, here's the deal. You got 30 or so hostages on...
Okay. Oh. Somebody jump down in the comments and explain to younger viewers what the party line was. Because the more I talk, the more I'm gonna miss. I don't want to miss anything.
Cigarettes. They're well financed and very slick.
Well, now how do you know that?
I've seen enough phony IDs in my time to recognize that the ones they got
I love
must
how
have
he
cost a fortune.
stopped. He's not just monologuing. He's actually in the role.
So what do I call you?
Call me Roy.
Well, listen up, Roy. If
Like
you think of
Roy
anything else
Rogers.
you think we need to know,
Of two others. Claims. Powell, has it
He
occurred
plays
to you
the,
he could be one of the terrorists pulling your
The
chain?
police chief
Or some
in
nutcase in there?
The Mask,
I don't think
right?
so,
With Jim
sir.
Carrey?
In fact, I think he's a cop. For all we know.
And
TV's
the
here.
principal in Breakfast Club. Maybe not. Maybe he wasn't all those roles, but oh, they're all very similar actors, if not exact.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
This
I
is
think
Richard
he was
Thornburg
thinking,
live from
like,
Century City.
if things were different, then she might be somebody that he would really appreciate taking to dinner.
All telephone lines have been cut, and the only communication
It's like,
now
wait a
possible has been through
second.
the use
I
of
remember
CB
that moment.
communicators, which the
I'm glad that he's watching TV, listening to the radio, you know. He's not sitting there on YouTube. He might have missed the whole thing.
But what about the body that fell out the window?
Well, who knows?
Whoever wrote this really well to put all your hopes on John. Like, you don't, at this point in the movie, you are not believing that the police are
I'm
going
here,
to do
Roy.
anything.
But I'm kind of busy right now. I'll talk to you later.
Al, what's wrong? What's going on?
I said I'll talk to you later, Roy.
Forbes, personal investment. I mean, not gonna lie, I would. Grab some goobers or something, you know?
Betty.
Oh!
Yes. Go.
Yeah.
Right.
Send in the car. Send in the car.
The car. Send in the car. You know, I didn't get a real good look at that guy at the airport when the blonde woman jumped on him. I wonder if that was one of the brothers.
The police have themselves
Filling
an
in
RV.
as an extra. Ooh, breaking out the big guns. Dang it. I was so powerful you gotta secure it to the cement with whatever that whatever those bolts are, and that bolt shooter. I mean, that is a strong gun. So now do you believe that this is not this is not accidental or coincidental?
Thank you, Mr. Cowboy. I'll take it under advisement. Hit it again.
Mr. Cowboy. Sometimes I call my youngest Cowboy. I think I got it from this. You know? Oh my gosh.
Fuck it.
Put them all in there. Why not? Just make it a porcupine.
So you take this under advisement, jerkweed.
Those one-liners kill me, man. Woo! You think the FBI saw that? How much trouble do you think he's gonna get in with his boss? Guess we're gonna find out in the next one, huh?
Now, we do not want your help. Is that clear? We don't want your help. I've got 100 people down here, and they're
I can't believe he's not, like, more upset about the police being lost.
You listen to me, you little asshole. I'm a asshole.
Watching you,
I'm not the one who
Dwayne.
just got on national TV, Dwayne. Now you listen to me, jerk off. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Quit being part of the fucking problem and put the other guy back on.
Hey, Roy,
You're not part
how
of the
you feeling?
solution, you're part of the problem.
Appreciate it, Al.
It's obvious you're not some dumb schmuck up here to snatch a few purses, am I right?
He's just so
You're very
elegant. Alan Rickman.
watched
I'm
60
supposed to
Minutes,
hate
I said to
him,
myself,
but
these
I
guys are
can't. I
professional,
cannot hate him.
motivated. They're happening, i.e.
I hate that
they
guy.
want something, huh? Now, personally,
But
I couldn't care less about your
I don't
politics.
hate
Maybe you're pissed off at the camel jockeys, maybe it's the heat.
Instead of blackmail,
I
green
must
mail.
have missed 60 minutes. What are you saying?
Just trying to fire down a 1,000-year-old Twinkie. What do they put in these cigs anyway?
Sugar-enriched flour, partially hydrogenated vegetable oil, polysorbate 60, and yellow dye number 5. Just everything a growing boy needs.
How many kids you got, huh?
He knows that by heart.
My wife is working on our first. Jesus Christ, Ellis, these people are gonna kill you. Tell them you don't know me.
John, how can you say that?
Too high to
John.
see what's
John.
around him.
Go f yourself, Hans.
Did you hear that? He just let the guy die, man. He just gave him up. Give me that headset.
Oh my
That's like
God.
pulling the trigger
Christ,
yourself.
man, can't you see what's happening? Can't you read between
God.
the lines?
It's on the right channel?
Yes, sir.
He did everything he could to save him. If he gave himself up, they'd both be dead right now.
No way, man. No way. They'd be talking to us. Listen, you tell this partner of yours, pal, to stay the hell out of this from now on. Do you hear me? Because if he doesn't,
God,
I'm gonna
did he
nail him.
do
Boy,
the
I'm
line
really
before
gonna
he
nail his ass now.
showed
The
up?
man is
'Cause
hurting.
I'd
He is
swear.
alone, tired, and he hasn't seen
I swear.
diddly squat from anybody down here.
You want to go home.
Just
You consider yourself
His nose
dismissed.
is full of.
No, sir. You
Snow.
couldn't drag me away.
Attention, police.
Got that Christmas.
Attention, police.
This is Sergeant Al Power.
Released from their captors.
That's kind of crazy that you could just
In
sit
Northern
there
Ireland,
with a
the
dead
7
person
members
in
of the
front
new
of you,
Cover
like
Front.
bleeding out, and just be
Canada,
like,
the
whatever.
5 imprisoned leaders of Liberté de Quebec.
Oh.
In Sri Lanka, the 9 members of the
That's.
Fuck. I read about them in Time magazine. When these revolutionary brothers and sisters are free, the hostages in this building will be taken to the roof.
Wait a minute, Mr. Gruber. This is crazy. I don't have the authority. I can't authorize. 2 hours is not enough.
A genius.
Hello?
And
Hello?
a psychopath. He's.
Danny, did you get all that?
Yeah.
Let's go. We got to make some calls.
Do you think they'll even try to do it?
You just get the detonators.
Hey, pal, you out there?
I'm here,
What
John.
do I need the
I'm here.
detonators for?
You gotta believe me,
I'm not
there's nothing I can
totally
do.
clear on that at this moment.
I'm Dwayne Robinson, LAPD. I'm in charge here.
Agent Johnson, Agent
Not
Johnson.
anymore.
I'll bet that guy's been in a movie or two. Got that look. I know his partner has.
Just trying to get up on the roof and see if I could signal for help, you know.
His
Just from here, why don't you
American
come in?
accent.
We don't
Forget the roof.
Come on.
His mouth changes the way
Yeah.
that
Better being caught with your pants down, huh?
when he uses an American accent, his whole face, everything, it changes.
I'm John McClane.
It's really interesting.
You're,
Clay.
Photographic memory, huh? How he
I got
wears
this
his watch on
poetry.
the inside wrist. I did that for like all of high school. And people were like, that's so weird. Why do you do that? And I'm like,
Kommt. Sofort.
what I prefer.
What do you want with the detonators, Hans? I already used all the explosives.
He pulled that moment as long as he could pull it for. Oh, gosh, I didn't see that. Oh. Yeah, what he said. I don't know what it was, but what he said.
Shoot the glass.
How did he not understand that? Did he not speak clearly enough? Gosh, so many explosions. Hockey puck. Gosh, you know the thing with growing up with movies like this where they shoot machine guns and like there's all this light and explosions everywhere? It's like I've shot a semi-automatic before and you don't get all the light and the little explosions. It's just
Couldn't we
just
just
a
as
hole.
well say that
Just a
terrorism has an equal claim
you
on
know,
being that?
maybe some dust.
You got
Like if you're
something.
not
Tell me you got
outdoor
something.
shooting range like I was.
Just McLean's
but
name, badge number,
that's
employment
it.
record, vital statistics, and his family's home address. Right here in LA.
society is pressed
Oh. Of all the information that you don't need to exploit. God, that's why it's so hard, you know, for the family of police officers. Because even if not in this kind of a situation, just she's like, oh, my husband's so hot.
Only John can drive somebody that crazy.
As long as it's not her, it makes her hot. But I don't mind seeing like inside of a body. But I do mind seeing if it just randomly comes up.
I'd rather be in Philadelphia. Chalk up 2 more bad guys.
I don't think I ever put that into words before.
You know we got a pool going on you.
I just do not like to see the body coming apart in a way that it's not supposed to.
You know, when you're a rookie, they can teach you everything about being a cop except how to live with a mistake. Anyway, I just couldn't bring myself to draw my gun on anybody again.
I cannot put myself in the line where I'm responsible for screwing somebody's life.
How could you know?
Like, I think I've said that before, but I really, I can't. I feel bad because how do you live with
the others to cut the building's power?
You know, the inevitable loss. You know, everybody fails at some point.
Circuits
and
that cannot.
I would not know how to live with failing to that degree. And so I feel like the best thing that I can do is to not try.
Yeah, you could. It can't be done from here. I got the
for that. I can help people through writing.
It's gotta be done from down.
I can help people through what I'm doing here.
10 square
I
blocks.
cannot be responsible for people's lives in my hands.
There's thousands of people.
You have to go
People's
wider.
freedom.
The mayor will have my ass.
Authorization. They got the universal terrorist playbook, and they're running it step by step.
It's gonna go. It's gonna go!
Does the FBI have one of those, like, universal steps for what to do in case of terrorist attacks? Like, do they have a set plan, or do they have, you know, they deviate?
Probably pissing in their pants right now.
Oh, gets me every time.
Well, what are we gonna do now?
Well, by the time they figure out what went wrong, we'll be sitting on a beach, earning 20%.
I want to sit on a beach earning 20%.
Pal.
Sounds good.
Yo, pal, you got a minute?
The legal way.
I'm here, John.
Let me be clear. I want to do that the legal way.
Listen, man, I'm starting to get a bad feeling up here. I gotta go check on something.
I love that occurred to me.
1 minute. That's all I'm asking. 1 minute just to speak.
No.
All right. Get back.
No, in the house. No,
Look,
you cannot come in the house.
Right now, I call the INS. Comprende?
Ooh.
Look,
I want to punch
it's the
him.
last time these kids are gonna have to speak to their parents.
Oh.
All right.
No.
Come on.
I want to punch him. It's stuff like this that supported when Trump said that the media couldn't be trusted, the, you know, news and stuff. Maybe things like this in movies fed into that frenzy. You know, because maybe it is true to some degree, but is it true to every degree? Is it true in every single aspect? And that's, you know, what he was saying, that's what started the whole frenzy, is that it was being believed that it was in every single aspect, and
Gather your flock, Miss
there was
Gennaro.
nobody to trust other than
Mom and Dad are very
Trump.
people. They're very brave.
I am an exceptional thief, Mrs. McLean, and since I'm moving up to kidnapping, you should be more polite.
I love that he respects her enough to not kill her. You know, I mean, I think, as much as he's a psychopath, I think he respects her enough that he would rather have her alive, not just because she's John's wife, but because he respects her as a person. I think it's, you know, it's speaks a little bit for him. The other Johnson doesn't say much. He must be really young. Wow.
Where's Holly? Where's Holly Gennaro? Holly Gennaro! Where's Holly? Where's Where in the blow? Get down! Get down! Get down!
They made us, Bureau.
They're just standing there looking at him like, what?
Blow the roof.
The car's up there!
Blow the roof!
Oh, bye, Carl. Or whatever he said.
I'll never even think about going up in a tall building again.
Please don't let me die.
Oh, you better do it. You gotta do it. It's go now. Go now. Go now or forever hold your peace. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I have... Lord. Do you know how many Hail Mary prayers I have said at the last minute where it's just like... You know, in modern movies, they just break right through the glass. Like, as soon as you hit it, it's just broken. Those Hail Mary prayers have been said especially during editing and uploading and just... Oh, like yesterday. Yesterday, my memory card wasn't being read by my laptop. And I was like, how can I lose those movie reactions? Like, I can't redo them. How do I get them?
Gonna need some more FBI guys, I guess.
I set a pair and everything worked out. Thank God. But, oh, man. That was my Hail Mary moment, my most recent Hail Mary moment, you know? It's that Fifth Element moment with, like, the last match. Yes! Yes, Argyle, yes! Yes!
You made a pretty good cowboy yourself, Hans.
John Wayne.
Oh, yes. What was it you said to me before?
I love John Wayne.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
Nice. Give me a husband like that, man. Give me a husband like that. Dedicated. It's a buddy cop movie, but like they don't even know each other. They don't even meet until the end of the movie. I love it though. She's like, I don't know. Okay. We did it! We did it, guys!
How is my wife, Holly?
You got to come back, your redemption. This is Al's redemption story, that's all it is.
Alright, all the two of you go inside. Mr. McClane, Mr. McClane, now that it's all over after this incredible ordeal, what are your feelings?
Yes! I forgot she punched him. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Merry Christmas.
You don't mess with children like that. How I hate going out in the store. Big Johnson, Little Johnson. Fire is slowly dying. Kissing Man. Oh, nope. Okay. P. Randall Bowers. Brothers was Kissing Man, so not the same. Let's see. I wanted to see Argyle. Oh, that's Devereaux. Because I've never seen it spelled that way, so it struck out at me at the beginning. That's cool. Well, I had a lot of fun here, guys. And I look forward to running through all of the Die Hard movies with you. So, I'll see you next Friday, okay? Bye.
I saw the stiff. Word is that was your handiwork.
No. I only do needlepoint.
She's too sweet to be a reporter.